Welcome to Successful Toy Podcast, where we shine a light on the positive side of every journey. Our platform is dedicated to celebrating the success stories and unique experience of people from all walks of life, regardless of their fame or background. Whether you're a well-known figure or just starting out, the Successful Toy Podcast is here to share your story and inspire other listeners with your achievements and insights. Join us as we explore a diverse range of topics and uplift voices that deserve to be heard. Everyone has a story to tell, and we're here to listen. Hey y'all, hey, so I'm back with an episode, and today I want to make y'all cry because I feel like she's gonna make me cry, and I forgot my glasses because I won these people and told them I'm gonna wear my black shades.
I'm gonna make you
see
cry.
my eyes. So I want you to introduce yourself.
Okay, no problem. My name is Vickie. Actually, Vickie James. I am from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I am a grieving mom. I have been impacted by gun violence. My son was killed.
Okay. So that's enough. Don't give them too much because I'm giving you the platform after to tell them about everything else you have going on. So you
Okay.
ready to get into it?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. So I want to say before we get started, I have sons, so I really don't feel your pain, but
Yeah.
I understand your pain. So
Thank you.
let's get started. Can you
Okay.
share your story of losing your child to gun violence and how it has impacted your life?
Okay. Let's start with when you say sharing the story, you want me to tell you what happened, or you want me to
Yes.
tell you? Okay,
Like
so
how it impacted your life and everything.
okay. So it impacted my life mentally, physically, and I just feel like I would never be the same again because to lose a child to gun violence, that's that type of pain that starts from the inside and it hurt from the inside coming out, not from the outside going in. So
Mm-hmm.
this is something that a grieving parent will never heal from. Like
Mm-hmm.
you'll never heal from losing a child to gun violence. The cries do get easier. That's through God, he can help to make the cries get easier, but just to heal completely, I no, you don't heal from that.
Right. Oh, girl, you got me already about to. Okay. How did you find the strength to cope and move forward after such a devastating loss?
It took a long time to get that strength. My son this year May made 5 years that Josh been dead. So I'm just not really getting peace. It took years and years. This something that you don't heal overnight nor get peace overnight. It takes time, like you have to give it to God and stuff. Like if you try to do it yourself, you wouldn't be able to do it. You're gonna go crazy. Let's say it like that. It'll drive you crazy.
Yeah, I promise you, I wouldn't. I we can't never say what we'll do, but I
Like,
just don't think like I would be mentally when it comes to that.
yeah,
Cause
I never thought that I'll be able to deal with something like that. My oldest
yeah.
sister, she lost her child to gun violence as well, my nephew.
Mm-hmm.
And every year, like she constantly like during that time, his death, every time that time, yearly when that time came, I used to always say, go out of town or take a trip or something like that and stuff. Like you always be so mean. But when it came and knocked on my door, I understand now today the reason why she constantly cried. Like right now today, my sister, she still cried and stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
I understand why she was doing all that crying because we would never understand until that come knock on your
Mm-hmm.
door. Until
Yep.
it knock on your door to tell you, hey, your child, Joshua King, was shot 3 times, 2 times in the back, up under the neck, 1 time in the foot. I'm sorry, I'm gonna start crying.
Yeah. It's okay.
The
Take your time.
The shot, the one that hit his foot, was big as a quarter. When I went to go see my son, I never seen him in the hospital because they didn't let me see him. They lied and said that the examiner had already got him. So once the funeral home picked him up, I told the funeral home not to touch him because I want to be able to see,
Yeah.
how he passed. So when I went there and I seen my child laying up on a table, wrapped up in saran wrap, like how you would go and get a sub. That's how he was wrapped up, and he was sewed up with thick ropes, and his foot had a big old hole in it that you could see through it. And I have never seen nothing like that before. So, right instance, when I seen that, I felt like that my soul was snatched. I knew that I would never be the same again. And
So
this,
I have a question. When you saying he was in thick rope and saran, is that what the people did to him, or?
that's after they did the autopsy. They have to sew you back up, and by the flesh being so thick, they use thick. Whatever they use is real thick. Like he was cut open up in a Y, going all the way down, and he was sewed up in a Y. And
Okay,
then he
gotcha.
was wrapped up in saran. Well, the wrap was plastic. I'm pretty sure they didn't use saran wrap
Yeah,
for
yeah,
a mother to see their child look like, to see their child like that. That's something that, I mean, me personally, I thought that I couldn't come back from that,
yeah.
but I do thank God that I ain't all the way back, but I'm there and stuff. Like
Mm-hmm.
today is the first day I shed a tear in months and stuff.
Yeah.
But I just pray that that I can help another mom get to where that they trying to get to mentally in their mind from losing a child, because that's hard. Like that's really hard.
I'm sorry. I need a minute. I just cannot even imagine your pain. But I understand you when you said you didn't know how your sister felt until it happened to you. Just like when my mom passed, like I didn't tell anybody that still had their mom that was my friend because y'all don't understand my pain until you lose your mom. So what
Exactly.
am I talking to y'all for? And it comes, I just, I'm not over it, but I just started coping with it for
Yeah.
like for the past 2 years now, because I used to shut down whenever the whole month of November come. Like I used to shut down. So I understand you when you say you don't know the pain until you go through it.
Yeah, that's something that's hard to come back from. And Josh is like one of my kids that if I call him, he's coming. Like I got some that gonna come and some that gonna pray for you and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But he's one of the ones. If I call him, he's coming. If I say such and such and did this, he don't care if I'm in the wrong. He coming and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I'm just
Um,
by the
breaking the silent part. Breaking a Silent podcast says you cannot understand that pain until you are in their shoes. Exactly.
yeah.
Can't tell somebody how to feel, how to deal with something. What support system or resources have been most helpful to you during this time?
I must say, my apostle, my church, God. That's the first one. I have a psychiatrist I see, and I do take therapy. So that's good and stuff. A lot of people there probably say, I'm not finna take therapy. No, we're not crazy. We take therapy because we need to release the tears that we cannot release to a family member and
Yeah.
stuff. So doing therapy, you will be able to release all that, and it'll get you past a lot of things.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I talk about that all the time. I go to therapy, and it ain't because I'm crazy. I just need to
Yeah,
vent to somebody who ain't biased and who don't know me and who will understand what I'm
that's
going
right.
through.
And that's what you do. You vent, because the
Mm-hmm.
outside, they would say, well, hurt heals and stuff. Like, how do you know hurt heals and
Mm-hmm.
stuff? How do you know things will get better? Do you know that if you ever see your loved one again, you guys will not know each other? You guys are brothers and sisters. You will never remember all the laughters that you guys shared. You will never remember all the good times that y'all enjoy each other and everything,
Yeah.
you know. And I struggle hard to raise my first 5 kids, and so Josh was the baby of the first 5. And you know, for somebody just come and take your child life and play God, all
Yeah.
because you ask him a question and he don't answer what you say, and he turn around and walk away, and you're a coward. You shot my son from the back and stuff. So, and his friend is the one that killed him.
What?
Yeah, he was killed by one of his friends. His friend asked him a question, and you know, he really didn't want to get involved with this situation, so he told him that he was leaving that alone, and he turned around and walked in the house, and he put 3 bullets in him. So Josh left here his son and 2 daughters. He was 27 years old when he got killed.
Wow. Breaking the Silent podcast say, I'm so sorry this happened to you. This has to be one of the most hurtful feelings to lose a child and a parent. Yes.
It is.
She said, oh my, they took your baby. Someone said he wasn't a friend. He really wasn't. He had jealousy all along, and he just wanted a reason.
Yeah, that's what young people, you know, they think that they have friends out there, but they don't.
I be telling my boys that all the time. I tell my kids that all the time. When people be jealous of you, man, no people is not your friend. They find any little thing. When my boys be talking to me and they tell me, Mom, do you think I'm wrong? Such and such, they ain't fucking with me no more because this. And I was like, bro, that's so petty. A bitch was already looking for a reason to stop fucking with you. Already. Just stay the fuck away from him, please.
Yeah. But Josh, he was one of the ones that always, you know, he always dealt with friends. Now the rest of my kids, like they friends is each other. Like they always be together. But Josh always had a friend and stuff. And I always tell my kids, you don't have your friend is God. God is your friend. God would have never, you know, took your life like that, shot you, did that. He would have never did that and stuff, you know. So, and this is what I teach my kids and everything. Like, you don't have no friends. Your friends is the Lord. I'm your friend. You want to talk about somebody, talk about me. You want to fight me. I'm your friend.
Yeah. We're going to take a quick break because this is deep. We're going to take a quick break, and the song that we're going to get into is Love Is All We Need. And it's crazy because I don't pick the songs for the show, and for God to insert this song that fell in line with this show is amazing. Yeah.
Love is all we need. To everyone, it doesn't matter what your color or creed. Black, brown, yellow, or white. With love, we'll fix the light. So we can be the same race, the human race. Love is all we need. Yeah. Love is all we need. Yeah. Love is all we need. Love is all we need. Yeah. Yes, we need. Stop hating on each other. We can learn from another. Come together like birds. Money and sex, religion and race can separate a human race. Let's come together and love one another. We've gotta learn to love each other, no matter the skin color. 'Cause we bleed the same color. To every nation we generation and every creed. Love is all. Love is all we need. Love is all we need. Yeah, yes we do. Love is all we need. Learn how to love another like a brother. Love is all we need. Every sister and the mother, we got to learn how to love one another. All we every color, same color, every color of another. Love is all we need. It's all we need. Need healing in America. Corruption, separation in the government, division in the politics. Family fabrics got some issues. Compromise truth, we don't know what to do. Need love, free from abuse. Everything's so confusing because the lie is a new truth. You can't trust what you hear. Conspiracy seems to control your mind with fear. Spread love without a compromise. Black, brown, yellow or white. Come on, grab a hand and hug them real tight. Yeah, same face, focus on love and not hate. Show some love, real love, and begin to build again. Love is all we need. Love is all we need. To every nation and every creed, love is all. Love is all we need. Love is all we need.
Oh, love is all we need. That's it. That's all we need. Stop all the hating. Let's start loving one another. I don't know. That's crazy how that song lined up with your show. I do not pick the music for this show. I just go down the road as they were sent to me, and that song felt
Good too as well.
Oh, that is crazy. We have comments. Let's see what they said. Breaking the Silent Podcast says, yes, God will see you through everything. Just came in and I'm sending y'all a big hug. Thank you. Okay, let's get back into the questions. How has your perspective on gun control and violence changed since losing your child?
Before my son was killed from gun violence, I never was a fan of guns. But now, since it happened, we have Josh's siblings. They have opened up a foundation for Stop the Gun Violence, and with that foundation, we want to be able to help other families that has been impacted by gun violence or have lost a loved one and everything. So we trying to go really deep in it.
I love that. What message do you have for other parents who have experienced similar tragedy?
If I had a message for a mom that has lost a child to gun violence, and that message will be to hold on, because God is on the way. He's riding in at the right time, and he's going to get them to that place where they trying to get to, but they gotta have hope and trust in the Lord and in his word, and know that he has them 100%.
How do you keep your child memory alive and honor their legacy? You said through the is it through the fundraising?
Yeah, do the foundation. Well, actually, the foundation just started, but I do sell food in his honor. We did open up a small business that's called Jolly Soul Food, and with the foundation. So we're gonna do what we got to do to keep his name alive and everything. If we have to replace every McDonald's on every corner and replace that with a Jolly Soul Food, that's what I plan on doing. And with the foundation, we're gonna reach out to moms. We're gonna try to restore relationships between a parent and a child, and we wanna try to do mental therapy. We wanna offer scholarships. Like, we plan on going head up with everything.
I love that. And how do people donate to the foundation? I don't know if that's my mic or what, but this is irritating.
If somebody would like to donate, if there is a donor, the website is up. It's called the Joshua King Foundation. and
Okay.
donate out. All the fundings will be going toward families that has been impacted by gun violence.
And again, we're going to give y'all that information at the end of the show. So right now, we're going to take another quick music break and see if that's my mic. Are you hearing me okay? Because it sounds like
I
I'm going in and out.
good. I can hear you real good. And three things I would like to say, add on when you ask me, what do I want to say to a grieving mom? Is God is called their peace rider. Their peace rider is on the way. So just hold on because he's coming.
Love it. We'll be right back, you guys, with a quick music. And we're going to play Your Woman by Kenny J.
What have we done to treat women so cold? Treat them like they're nothing when she's worth more than gold. Women to me are like diamonds, I love the way you shine. The most precious treasure, I love the way you shine. I see your smiling face, girl, with your style and grace. Your spirit fills the room, gives me chills when you enter in. You change the atmosphere, your heart is so sincere. Your love is pure, my lady. You hold my heart with care. I see your smile and praise it. It looks so good on you. You're valuable, express it. Don't let another take it from you. Your heart is good, just love it. Your soul connects, never broken. You're a woman, you're divine with confidence. Elegant, you're compassionate. You have a giving heart with love that surrounds you. You're divine, you're on your grind. You're refined, divine. You're a woman, you're a woman, you're a woman, you're a woman. Your strength, your poise, we honor. Your love so sweet and wire. Support a life inspire. Bury the pain you carry. One man I love embrace you. Have tied your heart with true love. Appreciate sacrifice, never broken. You're a woman. Give you your flowers. One day we honor. Celebrate your love. Hold it tight, not fly away. You're in a class by yourself. Beautiful to yourself. You're a woman. You're a woman. You're a woman. I see your smile and praise it. It looks so good on you. You're valuable, express it. Don't let another take it from you. Your heart is good, just love it. Your soul connects, never broken. You're a woman. Your strength, your poise, we honor. Your love so sweet and wire. Support a life inspire. Bury the pain you carry. One man I love embrace you. Have tied your heart with true love. Appreciate sacrifice, never broken. You're a woman. You're a woman. You're a woman. You're a
Oh, that song is so beautiful. Oh my God, that song is so beautiful. That song was for you. I'm giving you your flowers. I'm giving you your flowers right now.
Accept them too.
What changes do you believe are necessary in society to address and reduce gun violence?
I just think that we should start with the youth. That's what I'm gonna say. Well, that's where I would start at with the youth community, and and try to work with them, let them know about gun violence and everything, so they'll be aware. Where do gun violence lead at?
How has your community responded to your loss, and what role has community support played in your healing process?
I had a lot of support when it came down to Josh's death. A lot of support. And when I say a lot of support, I mean as in that when I was told that Josh died, the first thing that came to my mind is that I didn't have any insurance.
Mhm.
So a lot of people, or I ain't say people, a lot of families, and I'm not saying this in a bad way. This is like a testimony for me and my
Right.
kids. A lot of families, they don't have insurance when a child or loved one get killed. And my son Demetrius, he was like, Mom, what we gonna do? And I said, well, Demetrius, I'm gonna cremate him. And he said, you gonna cremate my brother? And I was like, what else can I do? Not knowing that God had already had this day on his calendar. So
Mhm.
I didn't have to get out there and sell t-shirts. I didn't have to do anything because people was coming left and right, and they was giving me money. They was putting money all in my pocket, and before I knew it, like I had enough money to pay for my son's funeral, to schools, get my grandkids clothes, and then someone came to me. He was like, "I see you been here every day," and he was like, "You ain't been going to work," and he was like, "What you gonna do?" I said, "Well, once I bury my son, I'm gonna go back to work." And he said, "Well, how much is your rent?" And I was like, 1,100. So he took $1,100 and put it in my pocket. He ordered the grocery, bought school clothes. So my son death, even though it hurted, but God had already planned his funeral. He had already touched the people's bank's account, who's gonna pay for their funeral. Cause Lord knows I didn't have it. And everything just worked out for my good and stuff, for our good. And that's
Yeah.
why God will always get the glory out of my son's death and stuff. He's gonna get the glory. How he's gonna get the glory is that I'm gonna reach out to other moms and show them and give them hope and show them how they can get their peace, how they can be able to sleep at night like I do. I used to sleep with all
Exactly.
the lights on, all the lights on. I used to be scared, but now I go to bed. I don't dream about my son. Like I have peace and stuff, and I want to be able to help other mothers.
I love that. I love that. This is
Yeah.
the last and final question of the episode. What advice would you give to policymakers and lawmakers regarding gun control and violence prevention?
Um, that is a hard question. Can you kind of like repeat it for me again?
Mhm. What advice would you give to policymakers and lawmakers regarding gun control and violence prevention?
First of all, they need to because I they got it so it's so easy for these young people to get guns. That's where they need to start at there. Take that back. I believe that if you take a life, you're gonna give one. So they never practice that 10-20 life. They never practice none of that. So they
Mm-mm.
need to be stricter with this gun violence because it's not fair that a lot of our black guys, our black men, is losing their life to guns and stuff. So we want to start with that law of them making it easy for these young people to get guns. That's where they need to start at there, and then they need to go ahead on. Like it probably will sound bad, but yeah, they need to go ahead on and if you take a life, you got to get one, and that will be your
Mhm.
like. Marcus called 20 years for killing my son. 20 years is not enough time for killing my child because in 20 years, he gonna be back out here on the street. My son is 6 feet up on the ground. And guess what? If it was so easy for him to kill my son, it's gonna be
She'll do
easy
it
for
again.
him. So they
Yeah.
need something, do what they gotta do to keep either keep these monsters in jail for life or hey, death penalty down here. That's what they need to start.
Yeah. I feel you on that. I definitely feel you on that because 20 years, but he took a life. So why y'all can't get him to chill?
Yeah, and he has 20 years. He'll be out real soon and stuff. And Josh has
That's
kids out
crazy.
here. Not only Josh, not only my son, other people's sons and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like they leaving their kids behind and you don't know what these kids' mind frame is, what they go through in their mind. They daddy done been took away from them for gun violence and stuff. Especially boys need their father in their life.
Yeah. So I'm gonna hand over my platform to you and let you tell them everything you want them to know that we didn't talk about when it comes to the foundation and things like that, and how they can donate and help out with anything that you need done when it comes to the foundation.
No problem. I'll let them know. And also, we do go out and we feed the homeless as well. So if you want to donate to, whether it's food or clothes, or even come join us to go out to feed the homeless, you can do that as well. The website is the Joshua King Foundation. On that website is the foundation telephone number. You can give us a call. It's open 24 hours, even to moms that if you need someone to talk to. If you're going through a bad time at that moment, you also can give us a call. We're willing to speak with you on the phone. I'm willing to talk to you on the phone and everything. And we'll just be happy if we get a lot of support. They help us with the foundation. And support not only is money, it's sharing. You can share the post and you can recommend it to someone else or, that's going through it and everything.
Okay, I love it. This was but I want to say, like I said, I'm giving you your flowers. I can't say what I would do if I was in that situation, but I commend you for being strong, for staying positive, for trying to help other mothers that's going through this, or even trying to help avoid their kids from going through this. So
I just think moms say all of us, we need to pull together. Even if you haven't lost a child, join in and help us out so we can pull together and try to save another mom from feeling the wrath of a child being killed from gun violence.
Mm-hmm. So I just want to say thank you for choosing Successful Toy Podcast to come on and tell your story. Anytime you want to come back and promote anything that you have. Isn't you having a back to school event?
Oh,
your
yeah.
foundation?
We are having a back to school event. It's on Sunday, July the 21st. Come out, bring them kids out and so they can get all these materials that we do have over here, book bags, paper, crayons. We got everything over here and everything. And we want to go out and we want to give it out and give them back to the community. We're going to have food, free food. We got other vendors out there. We want to have someone to speak with the moms and everything. So we're offering a lot at that event. So come right on out.
And let them know where they can come at, those people that's in Florida.
Okay, so it's gonna be at Oswald Park. That's on 21st. I'm looking for the flyer so I can get the address off. And I'm so sorry and everything. But we've been pushing it out. We've been posting it all on social media. Even if you go on the foundation page, you will see it on the page and everything is there. And you can give us a call. I can't read. I don't got my glasses on. Oh.
It's okay because I'm gonna make a post, so it don't matter. Just
so much.
Yeah, I got you. So I want to say thank you guys for tuning in, sharing, liking, comment. Don't you go nowhere, Miss Vickie, but they got to get the heck off of here. So I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you for tuning in to the Successful Toy Podcast. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe on YouTube and Twitch. You can also watch us on Facebook Live. If you prefer to listen, find us on Spotify, Amazon Music, Listening Notes, Samsung Podcast, Podcast Index, Apple Podcasts, and iHeartRadio. See you in the next episode. Bye.